I welcome you all with my love and respects. Let's begin our morning satsang. Start the questions.
The first question is from Murli Krishna, IA ID number 54. He's asking Nithyanandam Swamiji, Swami, once we finish IA, when we go out into society, do we need to internalize your teachings regularly? I don't remember all of them. Can you please guide me what to do so that I can live an enlightened life? Murli Krishna, IA ID number 54.
Murali Krishna, first thing, there is no need for you to do anything special to internalize my teachings, because these higher truths and experiences are made as part of your bio-memory through this whole process. I want all of you to know, Inner Awakening is not teaching program. It is process program, where these great truths are inserted into your bio-memory beyond your mind, without even you need to do anything. There is no need for your cooperation. There is no need for your effort. Just your openness is more than enough. Not only there is no need for your effort, I don't even need your cooperation. I just need your openness, nothing else. Your yes, nothing else. Please understand, just your yes is enough for me to work on you. So you don't need to do anything special to internalize my teachings. Maybe I'll recommend this morning satsang as a sitting with me, the Upanishad, more as a Upanishad. Otherwise, if you see in the morning satsang, all I do is just I come and joke around, make some fun, tease some people, answer a few questions in a most confusing way. You see, if you put the same question, after 3 days, you will never imagine how such a complete different answer comes from me. And if you compare both the answers, I am not responsible. I can 100% assure you will go crazy. In the morning satsang, the more important thing is feeling connection. When you sit and listen, you see, when you sit and listen, so many things will be clear to you that beyond my words, something else is happening. Something else is being done. So please understand that something else is satsang. Satsang is not pravachan. In Sanskrit we have 2 words. Pravachana is discourse. Satsang is sitting with the truth. Every morning, I am asking you to sit in satsang, to sit with me with a deep feeling connection, not just to listen to the words. The words are immaterial. Whether you listen or not is not a problem at all. Satsang is the main thing. Sitting with the truth is the main thing. So Murali Krishna, you don't need any other spiritual practice or method to internalize my teachings regularly. You need only one thing. Sit in the morning satsang every day, wherever you are, in unclutched way. All you need is just one Android. Connect and sit. Nothing else. Nothing else. Never miss the morning satsang. Keep this as a law for your life. I always tell for our ashramites and devotees, don't use even death as an excuse to miss morning satsang. die either before 7 o'clock so that you can be there in Akshardham with me attending the morning satsang, or die after 9:30 so that you can be there for next day satsang. Don't use even death as an excuse to miss the satsang. Attend the satsang, don't bother. If you are regularly attending, I'll make sure the Lord of Death waits for you and he does not disturb you during the satsang time.
First Pride plant-based crispy nugget.
Plant-based? How good can it be?
So meaty. So plant. So protein, so fiber, so crunchy.
Action!
So tasty, even meat lovers can't resist. First Pride, satisfyingly meaty, surprisingly plant.
Don't miss morning satsang. Make this as a life. Morning satsang, not even to hear what I am saying, more to sit in unclutched way. Just sit unclutched, nothing else. If any words which I utter need to go inside you, it will go inside. Otherwise it's okay. So, don't miss morning satsang. I don't feel you need to do any other spiritual practice, any other technique or process to internalize my teachings, to make you live enlightened. Just satsang, nothing else. Yes for satsang, that's enough. Next.
The next question is from Ma Bhaktika, who's asking, Beloved Swamiji, on the 27th of April, you were coronated as the 293rd Guru Mahasanidhanam of the ancient Madhurai Adheenam. You mentioned briefly about a mystical incident in your life when you walked from Tiruvannamalai to Sirkasi, the birthplace of Saint Tirujnana Sambandar. Can we humbly request you to share more about that incident, Swamiji? Thank you ever so much. Thank you, in Nithyananda, Ma Bhaktika.
See, this was one of the mystical visions I had in my life. Maybe after 11, before the first experience, before the enlightenment, there was a festival in Tiruvannamalai temple that Jnana Sambandar, a great saint from South India, an incarnation from South India, there was a incident that Devi herself came and gave her breast milk to Jnana Sambandar and made him enlightened. So that festival was going on in Tiruvannamalai temple. So I was standing there remembering that whole incident and in samadhi, in ecstasy, gazing at that Jnana Sambandar's deity. Just like that, I saw Jnana Sambandar himself came out of that deity, and I saw he was having a cup, golden cup, milk in his hand, drinking and sprinkling it on the whole crowd, sharing it with everybody. I could see very clearly. I opened my mouth and few drops fell into my mouth. And Jnana Sambandar straight walked up to me, kind of hugged, and before I could wake up, I could realize it disappeared. Maybe in a way you can see that entered into this body. It was a strong experience. I was in a great joy, and in that ecstasy, I straight started walking from Tiruvannamalai to Sirgazhi. I inquired, where is Sirgazhi? I wanted to see where this incident happened. And I got the information. Immediately started walking up to Sirgari. It took around 15 days for reaching Sirgari. I stayed on the way here and there, 1 day, 2 day like that, and reached Sirgari. Finally, had the darshan of Sirgari temple and where that incident happened. Then after that, this is the Sirgari temple. You can see. After that, I came back to Tiruvannamalai by walk. That's all has happened. Next.
The next question is, you mentioned that goddess Parvati is the first disciple of Lord Shiva. However, the Devi Mahatyam portrays Divine Mother as the superior energy. Why is Shiva considered superior to Devi in some traditions and scriptures and vice versa? Could you please explain the significance and difference between Devi and Shiva worship? Why are some of us inclined towards the worship of the Divine Mother? Thank you, Swami. Vidya, IA ID number 9.
Vidya. Nice. First thing, neither Shiva is superior nor Devi is superior. It is same energy in different form. There are some traditions which achieved that ultimate consciousness through the form of Devi. They describe Devi as superior. There are some energy which has achieved the ultimate through Shiva, and they describe Shiva as superior. That's all. It is different traditions, different people's experiences. There is nothing else. This is more like a process through which they became enlightened. It has nothing to do with fact. So don't worry. If you are inclined towards the worship of Devi, worship Devi, that's all. Nothing wrong. That's the ultimate. Go ahead with it. That is why to solve this problem only I put Shiva and Devi in one deity. Nithyanandeshwara and Nithyanandeshwari. If you worship one, you have to worship the other one. You can't separate. So when you bow down, look at Nithyanandeshwara or Nithyanandeshwari. I don't have a problem. So it is up to you. But both leads to the same truth, to the same experience, to the same ultimate. See, that's why I put both into the same deity. I did not even want to put one next to each other. Even if I put one next to each other, somebody may remove it. That's why I put it on the lap and bolted it. So you can never remove the other. Next.
The next question is from Rajesh VM, IA ID number 72, who's asking, Dear Swamiji, when tears come out of devotion on listening to devotional hymns like Saundarya Lahari, Tiruvachakam, etc., is it required to unclutch from that state as well in order to go deeper? Rajesh VM, IA ID number 72.
Rajesh, when you unclutch even from this state, your devotion will get into such a solid form. Bhakti will become Parabhakti. When I say unclutching, don't divert your attention. Dig deep into it. When you unclutch, the higher emotions get solidified in you, lower emotions gets destroyed in you. Please understand. When you unclutch, lower emotions get destroyed in you, higher emotions get strengthened in you, strong in you. So, unclutch anytime, anywhere, from any emotion, from any experience.
बहुत गायें जो सड़कों से आती हैं, दूर दूर जगहों से आती हैं, जो
Wow.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda, a rare living incarnation, is named among the world's 100 most spiritually influential personalities today. Paramahamsa Nithyananda has been placed alongside Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Paulo Coelho and others by Mind, Body, Spirit, the world's top esoteric magazine from Watkins, London's oldest and largest bookstore. A yogi by birth, he has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English. Translations of these books are available in 26 languages in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 10,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services with ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world, offering exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, a spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places in India like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Tiruvannamalai. A spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation, a contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers, an adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, who has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands and graced them with spiritual powers, a dynamic young guru who is an inspiration for thousands of youngsters. India's most watched spiritual guru online, a beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
Anandanubhavaswadam sarvaroganivarakam Vande Papa Vinashaktam Nithyanandaya Swagatam Nityamuktam Nirvikalpam Dhyanaloka Pradipakam Vande Shantamayam Bandham Nithyanandaya Swagatam Anandagandha Sancharam Sarvopadhi Vinirmuktam Vande Jnanalayam Natham Nithyanandaya Swagatam.
Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, Nithyananda Nagar off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bangalore 562109. Contact 097422033311. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.